Hello everyone, welcome to another motovlog on my channel. My name is Marshall3498, and today's motovlog is going to be something motorcycle related, as it usually is on my channel. Hope the audio is coming through okay. I've got a neck gaiter on today because we're now in the fall time in Tennessee and it's like 45 degrees, so but it's not covering my mouth, so it should be fine. Anyways, today's motovlog is going to be another product review of I know it sounds weird to do a product review on this, but I think this kind of stuff matters to get good stuff versus bad stuff. And it's on the Cold Gear Breeze Out base layers. I got them a couple weeks ago, and this is the first time I've really worn them a whole lot today. And initial impressions are, I've worn them now for maybe an hour and a half. Of course, this is going to depend on a lot of people's different temperature tolerance, but I can say this about freeze out gear. It is super comfortable compared to in the past. I've just used Under Armour or just regular Hanes base layer stuff, and although that stuff works, I think you get what you pay for in a lot of stuff. Of course, I think the top and the bottom from Cycle Gear, where I got it from, together, I think the bottoms were like $30 and the top's like $45, something like that. Pretty expensive for what you get, but it's not that much more than like Under Armour Cold Gear, really. But the main thing about it that I can say is most of that base layer stuff is really a tailored hugging fit, so to speak. And this stuff, it's made out of a different kind of material. I don't know exactly what it's made out of, but it's somewhat snug without being so tight that you can feel that you have it on. Of course, I'm bundled up pretty good here because it is, fairly chilly, and I ride a bike with very little wind protection. So this is almost the worst case scenario. My FC6 is not very far from just wearing, riding a true naked bike with no wind protection at all. So, of course, everybody's temperature tolerances are going to vary, but it's like 45 right now here, and even though the sun's shining, which makes it feel a lot warmer, as of you who ride know, it just, I don't know. I mean, I'm wearing pants with liners in and a rainproof liner in, so my legs are super warm because around the engine heat, and they're not in the wind as much as my torso and stuff. But just to give you frame of reference, I'm wearing just, a adventure style, almost hip length jacket. It's a Revit Horizon 2, and this is my second winter with it, and it's not the most warm winter riding jacket. There are definitely some out there, I guess, who have, if they have, say, like a wet rainproof liner, so to speak, they're probably going to be a little more warmer than this. This is just like, it's some of that like de-dry stuff, kind of like, Alpine Stars have a lot of their weatherproof, not waterproof gear. And the, I've got the, the mid liner end of the coat, the quilted liner, and it's not the thickest one in the world. So for this stuff to keep me as warm as I am right now, even though I'm not doing a big stint on the highway, says a lot about it. Of course, if it was a little bit colder, down to the lower 40s or even the mid 30s, I probably would not be as comfortable I am. But the stuff really works. It's really warm, like I said, and it's just super comfortable. My only really somewhat of a gripe I'll say about it is because it's not so much of a snug fit. The top on me, I'm 5'10" and weigh 180 pounds. And I bought a size large just on the top because I wasn't sure how the fit was going to be. And I could probably, by the way, it's going to stretch and it's made to be form-fitting. That's how it keeps you warm. But I think I probably could have got away with a medium. But if I went with a medium, I probably wouldn't have enough length to tuck it in my riding pants. So I think the size is pretty true to size for the most part. I got a medium in the bottom because I'm fairly small-waisted and have pretty small legs, and bottoms feel even more comfortable. My only really gripe about it is the bottom pant liners. have a elastic strap that goes like right in front of your heel, like right at the back of the arch of your foot. And although that seems like a good idea to have it there to keep, you know, from riding up as you take your pants on and off, and like in the riding position with your legs bent, if you ride a bike, you know, with kind of mid controls where your feet are kind of back behind you, that makes sense, and that keeps them from riding up. And but it's kind of weird. I don't notice it really that much, really, because you know, I wore riding boots. But if you wore like regular boots or even like maybe tennis shoes, you might notice a little bit more, especially when walking around. But here, just riding the bike, put my feet down in traffic, it'll just be something I'll have to get used to. But it's not a deal breaker. I guess you could just always cut it off if you didn't want it on there. But stuff works really good. It's got some kind of an internal kind of fleece thing, and it has a different kind of fabric on the front side of your body, not on the legs, but on the arms. I guess that's more of a wind barrier or windproof kind of thing. And on the back side, it's different, but it's pretty good stuff. Cave Troll, my buddy told me about it, that they were having this stuff on sale. You can still get the top on closeout right now as of time to film this video. The second generation of it, which is what I bought. I mean, the first gen is on sale. The second one is fairly new. I think they just released it a few months ago. So that's not on closeout like the top is. The top, the only size they had left was a medium and like a small, and I didn't think a medium would fit me, so I just went with a newer style stuff. It does have a zipper on the top that goes from like your chest and then zips up on the top, which is kind of odd for a base layer, but the zipper's fairly flat. I don't really notice it that much, as far as, you know, because I wear like an undershirt underneath it. Just that's typically the way I dress in the wintertime, you know, layering up. So whatever. But like I said, stuff works really good. I'm impressed with it. If you've not heard about it and need some base layers for the upcoming winter riding season, if you're even able to, here in East Tennessee, I'm pretty able to. We generally it doesn't get super cold here. I mean, it does here and there some days, but we'll have some days like this where we'll be in the 40s, where it's decent riding weather, as long as it hasn't been snowing and there's not snow on the road still. Golly, it's super windy today. I'm getting blown around everywhere here trying to go interstate speeds. But like I said, if you're in the market for some base layer stuff, check it out, see what you think. I know the first generation has got crazy reviews on how good it is. I can't speak to that because I bought the second generation of it, but if you're in the market for some, check it out. Pretty good buy, and I think everybody will like it. On that, guys, ride safe, have fun. Don't forget to comment down below if you got any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. Been real slammed at work here lately, so if I've been falling behind in the comments, everybody, a little bit, sorry about that. I've been working Saturdays and 9 or 10 hour days, and just there's not that much time in the day to get everything done, you know. But I'll do my best. So on that, guys, we'll see you on the next one, and don't forget to subscribe. See ya.